Now then, welcome sports fans as usual. As you might be able to hear, I'm not so well. I'm recording this video just on the Wednesday 17th of January, but I've been away for a little while. I know it's been just about a week, so I'm going to try and just catch you up to date again. I'm going to make sure I'm putting these in quite regularly again, so that we're not having such long videos and everyone can enjoy the little skim through rather than having to sit down for a little while. But you can maybe just hear me. I'm trying to soothe my throat. I've got this. I've got my bulletproof coffee going on, so I've got butter in it, which means I've just got to stir it every now and again, and hopefully not annoy everybody too much by sipping all the time. But if we just take a little think back to Wednesday, the 10th of January, which for me was day 37 on the train, and it was day 270 days to go. That day was a little bit sedentary for me because I had a bit of a family commitment to go home and sort out. So I was home on the train. As one might imagine, train journey not as fantastic here in the UK as it might otherwise have been. In other places, I got down to Oxenholme, just about north of Lancaster, and they cancelled the train, something to do with the overhead lines, and it was a bit of a nightmare. We sat there for a little while and wondered what I was going to do. We got off the train and we were looking like buses have been ordered. Well, when are they coming? Buses have been ordered. But fortunately, someone really kind bumped into me that I know from coaching their son swimming, Alan Ferguson. Big shout out, thank you very much. He was able to jump on the phone, and he'd organised a rental car for later in his journey, so he managed to have that switched up to Oxenholme, or to Kendal actually, where we went back to. And we got picked up sharpish, and Alan gave me a lift on the rest of my journey. So I was really, really thankful to Alan for that, and it was very kind of him. He's an absolute legend. But that obviously left me low for the steps for the day, because I sat down most of the day. Most of it was travelling, didn't get much done. I was around my family and doing what was necessary there. But moving into Thursday the 11th. So that would be 269 days to go, 38 days into the training program. I managed to meet up with Mike, you remember the bald-headed fella from a couple of weeks ago. Went to the gym with Wilson, which was great. We did 3 or 4 exercises. I was in a little bit of a rush. 3 or 4 exercises, and then jumped in the sauna. We saw a friend of mine who's on a little bit of a similar journey. She looks after a website you might want to have a quick look at called Ultimama. She's definitely on Instagram as well. She's called Beth. So it was nice to see her, and everybody should definitely check that out. But after that, made it back onto the train, sat down for a long time again until I got back into Edinburgh. And then I was away again, sat in my car for ages, so much travelling, up to National Swim Committee, which I sit on here in Scotland as part of the British Swimming Coaches Association, which I volunteer volunteer on as the Scottish representative. So that was always exciting as always. Again, I'll throw the steps up in here. Just going to take a quick sip. I hope you don't mind. I mean, you can hear it here. You can see it's a little bit yellow on the top. That's my butter settling. But it's nice, tasty. It's just thick milk. Managed to get into Friday the 12th of January, day 268 to go, 39 into the programme. I realised the day before when I was at the gym with Mike that I am pitiful in the upper body strength with the bench press that we were doing. Mike was doing at least double the number of repetitions that I was doing. So being embarrassed about that, I've now added press-ups into my morning routine. I do 20. I do them at the end so that I'm already tired. But yeah, hopefully that will at least help me not be so horrendous next time we go. If I throw in a little bit of consistency and doing them every day, So it was good. Friday, after my last couple of days travelling, I was a little bit lazy, didn't get very much done, but I was working in the morning and the evening coaching the girls. We had a big swim meet coming up for the weekend. So the steps should just be there for you on the side of the screen. Into Saturday, the 13th of January, day 267, 40 days in the programme. I was meant to get up and run in the morning. I had to be down at the boss's house for 7:15. I had my alarm set, 5 o'clock, went off. Did I get up? Did I buggery? And that's just sort of how my day went. It was not great for me exercise-wise. I did do my morning routine, but I did not get up and do a run. So we had the East District Age Group Championships here in Scotland. And the girls that I coach, it turns out, are absolute little savages. We were 200 front crawl in the morning. Most of them had heats and finals of that, and then in the afternoon, what do we have? I think we had, I forget what it was, but the girls were straight up killers all day. We were absolutely nailing it. For those of the girls that do follow on here, I'm away the next week or so. So let's do swim of the day, which is going to go to Natalie Jones. Well done, Nat. Nice one, fam. You're getting a thumbs up there for that 200 freestyle in the final. Really nice stepping up. You had a great weekend, so you deserve that. So again, for me, poor because it stood around on poolside all the time, but steps. And then into Sunday, the 14th of January, only 266 days to go, day 41 in my programme. Did the morning routine again, thought about running, considered it, didn't. So winning on the morning routine, not winning on pushing myself out the door, too soft, not proud of myself. I was starting to feel a little bit ill. As you can hear, it has come in. So it was maybe not a terrible plan to not entirely do me running, but I possibly could have done it that day. East District round 2. We had an even better day. The girls were even tougher, even more savage. We're developing a really, really nice little group at the minute, and super proud of those girls. Swim of the day, last event of the weekend for the girls was the 200 fly. Again, most of them heats and finals, but I'm going to give swim of the day to Rachel McLeod, who is quite recent to the group. She's just in the group this season, and she's been working absolutely diligently. She gives everything in every session, and she dropped 8 seconds from her personal best time on the 200 fly on the Sunday, the event. So we're super proud of that. Well done. And again, working day for me on the poolside. Not many steps, but there you go. And then into Monday, the 15th of January, 265 days to go. Day 42 into the programme. Unfortunately, because I'd had a full weekend on deck, my colleague Anne was very, very kind and volunteered to get up in the morning, let me have a lie in, and she took a combined session of the boys and girls, which was great because I definitely was feeling quite ill by that point. But what did pull me round was my evening session again, was covered by Dale, one of my other colleagues. He was doing a great job with the girls that night, and I had review meetings, which were an absolute pleasure to do on the back of the weekend that we just had with the racing. So whilst I wasn't feeling great, I'm really pleased. Really cheered me up that we were able to have those meetings and run through some great stuff with the girls. Tuesday, yesterday, 16th of January, 264 days to go. It was day 43. They feel like I'm running away from them now, but I was my most unwell. I was very, very unwell, poorly sick. You can see. I'm sure everyone feels sorry for me. Poor boy. My voice was almost completely gone. This is a little bit better today than it ended up being last night. But again, I'll throw the steps up for you now just so you can see that. It was actually quite good because I walked the dog and I did my own session in the evening, and I covered for somebody else for the hour after mine. So I was quite active, so that was all right. But whilst I've still been doing the morning routine, I am feeling pretty bad because that is 6 days now where I've not done any running, not done any cycling. You know, I really feel like you can hear my voice. I know I've whinged about that about 20 times already, but you know, really feel like I should run today. Really feel like I should get on the bike and do something. I'm actually away tomorrow afternoon. I head off to a competition with Scottish swimming, so debating with myself now, even while I'm talking to you, as to whether I go and do a cycle on the watt bike or whether I do a run. I think I'm probably going to err on the side of caution and try and convince myself not to do that today. Just be sensible. I will take the dog out for a walk and I'll get my steps in and maybe some aerobic exercise that way. But I think I'm going to do that. And yeah, I guess this is all part of that Ironman journey. You know, we're talking about Jellyman to Ironman here, and I guess this is all part of it. You know, it's going to be a roller coaster. I'm going to be well, I'm going to be unwell, I'm going to be fit, I'm going to be unfit, I'm going to have, you know, niggles, and I'm going to feel great as we go through. And you know, that's just how it's going to be, eh? But there you go. Thanks very much for watching. You know, as always, please do give me a thumbs up, give me some comments. You know, just help me keep going, especially at these times where I'm not well and I've got to put my dressing gown on and feel a bit bad for myself. But you know, doing these are a really great way just to pick myself up and remind myself, you know, that I've better get doing stuff. So thanks very much, folks. All right, I'll see you soon.